All right, ladies and gentlemen, here it comes. Once again, New Year's, new me, resolutions. Once again, 12 months has gone by, but you're starting at 0. 12 months, you've waited to make a decision to do better. Enough, you heard what I said. Enough, it's time to stop pretending. There is no time to waste time to make up these false resolutions. You go into a year and 3 months or so goes by and you stop. Now you're gonna wait another 9 months to do it all over again. This cannot be, ladies and gentlemen. I know some of you may be thinking, why is he judging? Why is he judging people? I'm not here to judge, I'm here to point out the facts. And the fact is, you keep doing the same thing every year, year after year. You never change, you never stop. You thought that you were going in the right direction, but you did not put the effort in and you did not continue down the path. All you did was post and post on social media. All you did was put some information out there to make people pat you on the back and say, let's go. But where are you going? Where are you going? I would love to know this, ladies and gentlemen. Where are you going? In circles? Because that's basically what you're doing. You keep going in the same direction. You don't want to change. You really believe that tomorrow counts for you. Tomorrow doesn't count. Next year hasn't happened. And even if it does, how long are you going to go down the path of righteousness? Now, I'm not going to sit here and just talk about those that are talking about New Year resolution just to lose weight, just to put on some muscle mass, just to look good in their outfits, getting ready to do God knows what with your life. No one knows, but you do. You pretend to be something that you really are not prepared to become. You talk a good game, but you show no action. You have this tendency to think, if I put it out there, I'll get a lot of love for it. Everyone will clap for me, feel good about me. And then sooner or later, the claps go silent, just like you. Because you never truly had the intention to do better in your life. New Year's resolution, 2026. What happened last year? What happened the year before that? Did you really progress? Did you really go outside of yourself and say, I'm going to continue down this path? And this is the thing, ladies and gentlemen, too many people are using life as an excuse. Stop saying life is getting in your way. Life is not in your way. There's no reason for you to put all the blame on life. Life is just what it is, life. And you have to live it every single day. So many people have lost their lives. So many people have had some significant setbacks. Some are still here and some are long gone. But you, the individual, you keep saying you're going to do better, but you're not doing anything except posting and saying, new me, new you. 12 months in, just to start at 0, ladies and gentlemen. That's what this is all about. It takes you 12 months to decide if I'm going to do better or am I going to stay stagnant and keep repeating myself. You do understand that time continues. It doesn't stop. Time doesn't owe you anything, but yet you take it for granted. You refuse to better your life. You refuse to work a little harder. You refuse to be a decent human being. But you want the whole world to know, new me, new you. Can you commit without letting the world know that you're going to do something better in your life? How about just keep it to yourself? Maybe if you don't broadcast it so much and just act on it instead of telling people about it. Because most of the times when you do it, you don't stick to it. You just keep doing the same old mess. Enough with the mess. It's time to take the test of life, ladies and gentlemen. Society is not the same. It has become something totally different. Your future is in your hands right now. Why are you wasting so much time? When are you going to realize that this is the moment of your life right now? When are you going to take a stand? When are you going to have a sense of accountability? When are you going to have discipline? When are you going to have courage? When are you going to make the sacrifices? When are you going to just understand that you have a purpose and it should not be wasted? Ladies and gentlemen, think about it. 12 months is 1 year. Look where you are today in your life. What have you really accomplished? You know, when people say, New Year's, new me, when people ask you, what are you doing for New Year's? Your reply should be, I hope to be living. I hope that I can have enough air in my lungs, and I have a beating heart, and I have my mind intact, so I can carry on the next chapter in my life. So I want you to think about this, ladies and gentlemen. I really want you to think about your commitment to the life that you have been given, and stop with the false pretending of this new me, new you mentality. You are here right now. There are no guarantees. You just need to get busy now. You need to really focus on what you are seeking in your life at this moment, ladies and gentlemen. Time is of an essence. Please, don't waste it. Don't waste it on nonsense. Don't waste it on regrets. Don't waste it on pretending. Don't waste it on hate. Don't waste it on anger. Don't waste it on misery. The past is over. The now starts with you. Don't you dare do something for a few days, or a few weeks, or a few months, and then you stop. What was the purpose? What did you gain? Stop saying, I tried. I gave it my all. What did you give? I mean, really, what did you give? Excuses? Pity? His fault? Her fault? The world's fault? Everything starts with you. How you respond, how you live, how you act, how you move. The words that you speak can amplify. What do you manifest in your life today? Are you really, honestly prepared to take it to the next level? You're gonna stumble. You're gonna fall. You will make mistakes, but you can't keep starting over at zero. Stop buying into this nonsense of starting over. Ladies and gentlemen, start up now, right now. Fight, and fight hard for your life. Live your life, fight for your life, preserve your life. Longevity is everything. Hold on to it as long as you possibly can. Whatever hardship you had to endure in 2025, ladies and gentlemen, I promise you, I feel you. I understand you. I know what it feels like because I'm hurting too. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling that sting of possibilities that I may not get to that next level. I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that loneliness. I'm feeling that point in my life where I thought I had it all, but in reality, I don't. I'm not going to pretend that I'm at the top of my game, because I'm not. Sometimes I don't know what to say to you. Sometimes I don't know how to feel. Sometimes I don't know the direction to go. I am reaching out to people. I am doing my best to encourage you, not to destroy you, not to make you feel less. I hurt too. Yes, I get knocked down too. I have experiences, loss after loss after loss. I have lost more than I've gained, but I haven't given up. The pain, the struggle, the anger, the stress, the confusion, not one of us is immune to it. We've all been there. Even when you see a person smiling, you really don't know what's behind the smile, do you? You may see someone that appears that they're in a good place, but you have no idea how much they're crying out. So maybe I may say things that may trigger some people. I may express myself a little different than others, but my goal is not to break you down. My goal is to break you, then make you see your truth, make you look past the lies, make you understand that you are responsible. Now it's time for you to take action. 2026, you're not gonna start over. You're gonna start now. You're not gonna look back. You're gonna look forward. And I want you to dig, and I want you to work, and I want you to believe And no matter what comes against you, don't you dare give up. Make sure you understand that. Make sure you understand the reality is upon you. And tomorrow is not yours. This year, this moment, your time, your life, we're not starting over. Another year, another life, another blessing to be above ground and not under it. Keep it moving. Be productive. Happy New Year. Listen, do you hear your supporting team clapping for you right now? I mean, pay attention. Remember there was a time when you were at the top of your game and you had some people that really, truly supported you, believed in you, loved you, saw all the potential you ever had. They rooted for you. But then you had another supporting cast. They just sat on the sidelines. They watched. They watched very closely. They paid attention to every move you made. But while you were at the top of your game, they didn't clap for you. They didn't acknowledge your success that you had. They just sat there and watched and waited. But now, things have taken a turn for the worse. It's not the same anymore. You are starting to witness the failures. You are starting to witness the setbacks. You are starting to witness everything you built come to an end. There is a moment of clarity, and there's absolutely a moment of despair. Remember those that were clapping for you when you were at the top of your game? Some of them are watching you fall right now. They're witnessing it, but they haven't given up on you. They still believe. They still see your potential. They see your path, perhaps better than you do. But there's that other side of the fence, that other supporting cast. They're involved now. They're supporting you perhaps more than those that were already supporting you when you were doing good. In fact, it seems that there's more of them now showing up than the ones that are still with you right now. Isn't that something else? Isn't that crazy? Can you relate to this, ladies and gentlemen? Please pay attention to this. You do so well in life, you give it 110%, but you have less people that are with you. And perhaps that's good, but the crazy part is there are more people against you. Nobody really wants to see you happy, right? I mean, think about it. Misery loves company, but here they come. You're at the lowest, and now they show up. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry this happened to you. I'm so sorry. But deep inside, they're celebrating your failure. They're clapping because you're failing. They're clapping because you may just meet your end. You haven't really done anything wrong to anybody. You don't understand why this is happening to you. When things go south, everybody else goes a different direction. You find out who really believes in you, who really stands with you, who really loves you and wants the best for you. Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, you can't depend on anybody. Find out real quick what loyalty really is. You find out really quick who you really have on your team. Perhaps maybe you shouldn't put so much trust in people. Maybe you shouldn't give everything you got of yourself to people. But I'm here to let you know, ladies and gentlemen, what's for you, no man or woman can take from you. What was meant for you belongs to you. Even when you feel you're at the bottom of the barrel, look up. There's no lid up there. You can see past the sky. You gotta climb up again. It's gonna hurt, it's gonna suck. You're gonna feel all that misery. You're gonna feel numb, you're gonna feel empty, but you're not done. Those that believed in you, perhaps they still do, but there are some that are waiting for you to give up. They're waiting for you to fold. They're waiting for you to end it. They're talking about you right now, behind those closed doors. They're saying, look at her, look at him, and it may be eating you up inside. Greatest trick the devil ever pulled, to let the world know that he did not exist. Not everyone has your intentions. They don't have good intentions for you. They never loved you in the first place. They took advantage. They saw the opportunities. And when the opportunities ran out, they went about their day. They left you high and dry. I know some of you can relate to this. I know you can relate to this because you know exactly what I'm talking about. Do you deserve this? Was this meant for me? I've given everything I had, but what did I get in return? Now that I'm down, where are the people to lift me up? I've given this, but I got nothing back from that. This is when you have to tread lightly. This is when you have to pay close attention to the company you keep. This is when you know the truth and when you can see the lies. Maybe that's just the world. Maybe that's how the world works. But it's not the world, ladies and gentlemen. It's a people problem. Not everybody wants you to win. Everybody don't love you. Some people can't stand you because you're going about your day and you want to be in a good place. Do you realize how many negative people out there right now that are just negative? They feed off of it. They thrive off of it. They demand negativity. They pass that energy to other people. They manifest it to a point that that's all they're good for. Then you become a part of the conversation and you wonder why. Who do you trust, ladies and gentlemen? I mean, honestly, who do you trust? Where does it come from? How do you earn it? How do you give it? Well, I guess we'll never know, now will we? Until bad things start to happen in your life. You'll find out. Oh yes, ladies and gentlemen, you will find out who's really on your side. And do yourselves a favor, ladies and gentlemen, don't look for it, okay? Don't look for it. Don't look for a hug. Don't look for that phone call. Don't wait for it. Sometimes people just gonna sit there and wait until you have nothing else left. But don't quit. Don't quit now. If life, as we like to say, is challenging you, do what you need to do and rise above it. Remember, as I always say, ladies and gentlemen, there's nothing wrong with life. Life is such a beautiful gift. Even through the hard times, life is a beautiful gift. Celebrate that life. Celebrate another day. Celebrate you and do what you need to do so that you can get where you need to be. And those that matter in your life will stand with you. That I promise. They will be with you to the end. Pay attention to the company you keep. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, everybody won't celebrate with you, but most of the time, they will clap for you. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, also keep this in mind. There's a lot of bad things that are happening around us. You see it all the time. It almost seems that people are more excited about people falling down. They rather see someone else's mess instead of looking at their own mess and seeing their faults, seeing what they could have done better. Bad people are in this world. Bad people are around you. Yes, we are all human and no one is perfect. But there are some people out there, ladies and gentlemen, that don't love you. That's the truth. That's the honest truth. You have got to see what's happening right now. Don't surround yourself with negative people. Don't surround yourself with fake people. You have a reason that you have life in your body. You have a reason that you are walking this earth. You have a responsibility, not only to yourself, but to the people that truly, ultimately love you. So today, please take a moment. Think about where you are in your life. What if something bad tears me to a point where I can't get back up? What if I have the potential to get back up, but while I'm down, no one is there to rescue me? What if? There's always an if, but it doesn't always have to be a reality. This is the time that you need to really see where you are as a person. There's a reason behind you, and everything has a season. Your life, it's amazing. If it was tough, and you got up, and you moved forward, that's a blessing. Not a curse, but a reality check that you were built to last. You will get where you need to be in your life. And perhaps there may be some other challenges and some other setbacks, but you're not done. I see you. I see you right now. I see your greatness. Do you see it? I know the right people that are in your life right now, they see it. And the other ones that did not have your best interest, oh man, wait till you see their faces when you get back up and you doing it again and you're living your life. They thought you were finished. They thought you were done, but not today. You got it. Now go get it. Be productive. Be strong. Never give up. And let those naysayers hear your voice. Let them see you in action. What happened to you? Why are you feeling so down on yourself? What are you afraid of? Why do you keep allowing yourself to feel that you're put in a position to give up? Why are you looking for someone to bail you out, to save you, to help you? Why are you looking for sympathy? Why are you holding on to weakness? This is not the person you are supposed to be. You're searching for sympathy, but you're not looking for strength. The combination with sympathy and strength does not match. It's like mixing vinegar with oil. You cannot live this way. This cannot be your mindset if you're not pushing yourself to get to a point where strength matters more than sympathy. See, you got to know that strength is a very powerful weapon to have, but sympathy will weaken you. It'll push you back because you're holding on to something or you're looking for something, but you can't find it. You're looking for someone to show up, to put you in a better position. But it just doesn't happen that way. You got to know that everybody's got issues. And sometimes their issues are very more valuable to them than yours. They have their own problems. They have their own circumstances. So your sympathy situation may not be working for you right now. In fact, you should not be waiting for it to happen. You need strength. How do I get it, you may ask? Well, you have to take steps. You have to go through something. And after a while, you get tired of it. You get to a point where you're just disgusted with it. You get to a point where you say, what else can I do but get strong? Then you start to work better. You start to believe in yourself again. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that it's going to be easy, because it will not. Strength is a process. The mindset has to be activated. It's not just physical strength. We're literally are talking about mindset, people. If your mind is not in a good place, you can forget it. If your heart is not in a good place, it won't happen. If you don't put your spirit into it, then you're going to be lost. All of those things, all of these different factors that comes to having a strong destination, a strong mindset, requires your undivided attention. The work, the sacrifices, and you in general will help you to get there. Sympathy does not help you. Looking for a way out instead of a way in. Challenges are going to come. You can't run from them. You have to face them. Sometimes they may get a little bit more to a point where you just don't understand why it's happening to you. I think we all been there. We all seem to question, why is this happening? Why am I in this position? Why am I going through this type of hell when I've done nothing wrong? You have got to stop thinking just because you're not doing anything wrong, that wrong things won't happen to you. Sometimes good people go through the hardest times in their life than the ones that are not going through anything. Sometimes the best people get knocked down so hard, so quickly, they don't even know how they got there. But do they have the capabilities and the tendency to rise up again? There can be no sympathy for you. There can be no sorrow for you. Strength is required. It's time to get strong. It's time to wake up again. It's time to find your purpose and the reason why you exist in this world. You must walk your path. You must get to a point where you feel that you almost don't have anything left to give, but you find a way to be strong anyway. You may feel you're at the bottom of the barrel. You may feel that you're at the end of your rope. Not dead. There's still life. There's still you. And all you got to do is get strong. Mentally, lock that mind down. Make your mind a powerful, powerful weapon. And just be prepared for whatever battles you may face. No way you're going to get to a point in your life that you want to be with sorrow, with pity, with sympathy, but with strength, with true strength. All things are possible. With faith, it embodies it. The will is within you. Now, how do you go? How do you move? How do you fight? How do you breathe? How do you live? That depends on you. But don't wait. Don't wait for that sympathy card to show up. There's no sympathy cards in your mailbox. Not when it comes to your life, because it's going to do what it does. Now, what are you going to do? You got to get strong. You got to be strong. Even when weakness shows up, you got to tell weakness to step aside, because strength is coming through. And with that, all things can go in the direction you want it to go. The purpose, the circumstances, all of these things is just a part of life. You may not want it to happen, but it will happen from time to time in your life. We go through these things to help us to be better. Sometimes not everybody is built for it, but you got to find a reason to be built for it. You cannot think that just because you're at the top of your game that you cannot fall. Many people have been through this circumstance. Many people have had to hurt a little bit. But some of them came back, and they came back stronger than ever. You, my friend, you can come back stronger than ever. But you can't allow sympathy to hold you back. You can't allow sympathy to own you. You cannot celebrate a pity party. I don't see no balloons. We don't want any of the balloons to be lingering around in your life because you're celebrating the wrong victory. There is no victory with sympathy. You can't have it to hold you back. You can't let this be your only lesson in life. Sympathy? No way. It's in your way for a reason. All you got to do is move it and get strong. That strength mechanism, I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, it can do so many wonders for you. But are you going to do it? Are you going to commit to it? You got to take the losses. You're going to get those setbacks, I promise you. You're going to feel a sense of emptiness. You're going to feel a sense of loneliness. But that doesn't make you weak. That makes you ready. That makes you prepared. That makes you feel that just because you're alone, that doesn't mean it's over. But sometimes being alone can make you stronger. Sometimes being alone can make you better. Sometimes being alone can help you to think more clearly about the surroundings that you're in, so you can witness what you're really capable of. Building up your character. Building up the best part of you. Awakening something that has never, ever had a chance to live. You just let it sleep for too long because you got comfortable. You thought everything was going the way you wanted. But as you can see, it's not working out too well, is it? But here you are right now. You're being pushed back. Don't know what direction you're going. You're wondering why all of these things are happening right now so quick, so fast, and you still don't have the answers. And the first thing you call on is sympathy. Let sympathy die. Give up on it. Don't let it live like this. Sympathy is not for you. Sympathy is not going to make you live. Sympathy will destroy you if you allow it. Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't feel a little bit of despair. I'm not saying that you shouldn't be human, because your emotions will show up. I believe we're all guilty of that. No one is indestructible. But you can rise above it. You can get better. You can find peace. But sympathy is not going to get you there. Let strength do its job. Let strength manifest itself within you. Let strength remind you that you do have a reason that you are in this world. And the best thing you can do is work diligently to seek your path. Don't wait for a rescue. Don't wait for someone to bail you. Don't wait for someone to put their arms around you, because you may not get all of those special hugs that you are looking for. Just know, even through the mist of despair, you can be strong. If you've never been put in a situation where you are all alone, and here you are right now, feeling that pain, feeling that emptiness, feeling that loneliness that we talked about, now you get to find out just how strong you can be. No matter what happens in your life, remember, don't let sympathy be your escape plan. Don't let sympathy be the only reason for you to better yourself, because that doesn't work. Not in the real world. The real world is not going to give you that. The real world is not going to give you all of this sympathy that you're looking for. Like I said before, there's issues around us all around the world. Sure, maybe people care, but how much do they really care about you? How much do you think everybody is willing to give up just for you? It doesn't work like that. When all else fails, ladies and gentlemen, be strong. When you feel like you can't go on, be strong. When you feel that the world is against you, don't blame the world. Sometimes it's just the people that you may be surrounding yourself with. Sometimes you can be restricting yourself from success because of the company you keep, and you depend on them. But don't do that. Yeah, sure, the right people will show up, but sometimes many of them will not. So all you have left is what you have inside. Put away the sympathy card and open up the envelope of strength. Keep pushing forward. Let your life and what you believe in and what you trust in make you a better human being. No time for weakness, only strength. Sympathy, no thank you. Strength, let's go. Keep it moving. There's no way for you to get to a point without faith. There's absolutely no way you can go above and beyond without courage. Do not allow yourself to be afraid to take a chance. Taking a chance can be a little bit uncomfortable. Taking a chance can make you feel that perhaps you may not be making the right decision right now. But remember, it's a chance, and it could be a chance of a lifetime. You just don't know what's on the other side of that mountain. That mountain that I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen, is steep, it's unpredictable, it can always shift, and perhaps in most cases, it can change. But it's just a mountain. And what I mean about change is that the terrain can be uneven. There's nothing there to make it more stable for you, but it's a mountain. They say that faith moves mountains, but you're not physically moving the mountain. It's what's standing in your way. You're getting in your own way. You're stuck, and you have nowhere to go. You're wondering why you're stuck in life. Maybe because you're not climbing that mountain. It's steep. It has some very difficult points that you must embark on, but you have to keep climbing. Being stuck doesn't mean that you're done, but you cannot stay neutral. You still got to keep climbing. You have to reach that higher point in your life. Sometimes going up is just as difficult going down. It's never really easy, is it? But why are you stuck? Why do you feel that you're stuck in life? Perhaps you heard something negative from another source and told you that you shouldn't do something. You paid more attention to what other people said. You needed their approval, their validation, but you never believed in yourself. So you decided to just stop and just wait for something magical to appear for you. You don't have to do this, and you should not be in this position right now. Don't be afraid to take a chance. And when you take a chance, and things are still not working out for you, it doesn't mean you give up. It means you keep going. The harder you push forward, the more difficult it can be. But difficult times doesn't mean that you stop. This will bring out the best in you. But you're not afraid. You're not afraid to step out. You're not afraid to give it your best. So if you're questioning, why are you stuck in life? There are a lot of things that could be happening around you right now to make you feel that way. In fact, I understand it. I've been there. Many people have been there. So you're not alone. But you don't have to stay there. You're stuck in that mud. Seems like it's getting thicker every step you take. You're wondering why it's so slow. Why is process so slow? Why am I progressing but I don't see that I'm getting anywhere? I'm moving too slow. Just because you're moving slow doesn't mean you're not making progress. Not everything requires you to run fast. Taking your time, pacing yourself is a great effort. Doing nothing, you get nothing. Having a plan, great. Great mindset to have. But sometimes those plans can be broken. But what if you had to be unconventional? What if you had to change it up a little bit? What if you had to say, okay, this was my plan. It's not working out. Now I'm stuck. What do I do? Because the plan that I had is not working. That doesn't mean you're done. It means you have to be unconventional. Think about it. A bird can fly and run into an object and break its wing. Do you honestly think if the bird still has life that it's going to give up? The bird knows if it stays in one place, there's a chance that it can be eaten. That bird does not want to give up. It's still alive. Still has a chance. So even if it has to hop away, as long as it still has life, it will not give up. It's not stuck because it can still move. You can still move. You don't have to be in the position you're in unless you allow yourself to be there. It's not always about other people or other things that are in your way. You are in your way. Now, how are you going to get out of your way and keep on moving forward? That's the question. What are you prepared to do? Nothing is going to happen for you unless you apply yourself. There's no way you're going to get anywhere in life if you do not work towards the goal and go beyond it. The sky is not the limit. Once you realize that you can actually leave footprints on the moon, all things are possible. But if you're not prepared to get to that point in your life, then you will remain stuck and neutral. And you'll just be waiting and waiting and waiting. And still, nothing happens. You're stuck for a lot of reasons. But the only person that really knows that is you. You know you could do better. But will you do better? Will you take the chance? Will you make the choice? Will you just say, I have to keep doing better within myself, even if I don't feel I'm getting to a point in my life that I want to be? I have to keep pushing forward. This is not the time to look down. This is the time to look up. This is the time for you to stay alive and live out your dreams. And then make your dreams a reality. The reality. That's something else, isn't it? The real really shows up when the time comes. Sometimes it can be for the best, sometimes it can be for the worst. But the real, it doesn't lie. It definitely tells the truth. You begin to realize where you are right now in your life. But that power within yourself right now is already inside for a reason. It's embodied in you. But now what? What's next? Where do you go from here? What about success? Why is success so hard? Why does it take so long? Why do certain people seem to get to a place before I do? I want this, but I'm too afraid to get to that point because I'm not willing to work to get to that point because I'm just feeling stuck. But you don't have to be like this. You see, ladies and gentlemen, we're living in a time right now we are so attracted to other people's success, and you believe that what they're doing has everything to do with you. You really don't know how they got to where they are, do you? All you see is what's on the outside. But what's going on the inside? What got them there? What sacrifices did they make? What sacrifices are you prepared to make? I can tell you this, in most cases, some success stories, they didn't just sit around being stuck. They got tired of staying in one place. They started making moves. They put their words into action. And they got into a position that got them where they are. Sure, they may have had some setbacks. Sure, they may have been knocked down. Sure, they may have felt that no one was paying attention to them. But sooner or later, some of those people you admired got better, found a way to win, and they're winning right now. But you still stuck in life. And make no mistake, it's not just about the materialistics. It's not about that. It's not about what you wear, how you dress. It's about you inside. What makes you better inside? Where is your confidence level? Not everything on the outside means that it's beautiful, that it's glamorous. Just because you see it with your own eyes doesn't always mean that there's truth to it. But even if it is, that's their truth. But what about your truth? Right now, you're just stuck in life. And you refuse to get out of the situation that you're in. I'm encouraging you to build that bridge and to cross it. It may take you some time, but you don't have to stay stuck. Don't waste your time standing still. Start moving again. And believe in what you're doing. Believe in your ideas. Hold on to them. And don't let anything hold you back. And regardless what happens next, just know that effort is more powerful than quitting. Effort, people, effort. That's it right there. That is the key to getting you to a destination you want to be. But doing nothing, being stuck, holding yourself back, you'll never see it. You'll never get there. Don't question your abilities. Know your abilities. Don't feel you have to be someone else to be somebody. You are somebody. You have something that is very powerful within you. So get up and move. Get up and push. Get up and believe. Stop being stuck. Your life, you're alive. You're living. No reason to question it. You are here. Now do something. Being stuck won't get you there. Focus, produce, push, earn it, and from the bottom of my heart, conduct your business.